Toby.
This is a close-up of you, just by the way.
Hi there. Today we have my friend Acacia, and we are going to be talking about her Corolla. So, what is this? What is it?
This is a 1980 Toyota Corolla. It's a 4-door sedan, and it comes stock with a 1.8 liter 3TC motor from Toyota. Obviously doesn't have it in it right now.
Da-da-da.
This car is affectionately known as Brown Car.
Brown car. Sweet. And where did you get Brown car? Who gave it to you? Where'd you buy it?
I purchased Brown Car from my partner, Warren Foster. And he owned it for quite a few years. He daily drove it, and then he kind of blew the motor, and then it sat for several years. He redid all the suspension, and I bought it, and it has also sat for several more years.
Woo!
Sick. He's gonna come in and be awkward.
So man, we were just talking on the camera.
That's his typical move, is to come in and sip and be quiet.
This is a Brown Car, and it's brown, and the paint is not super happy right now, but I'm hoping to get that polished by somebody in the future. You'll notice there are quad headlights on this car. To me, this is the most desirable front end on the 1980 Corolla. The quads are the coolest, and everybody wants them, and I have them. I don't really like this big old plastic bumper, so maybe one day we'll have some like fancy Japanese bumpers, nice metal flush ones. For now, this does the trick. I unscrewed this months ago and then didn't put it back on. I don't have any wiper blades, so that's a thing, but they're actually inside the car. This car has Celica Supra wheels on it that are not mine. Warren owns them. Okay, I'm gonna sneak back here, I think. There we go. There's a thing on these cars that I really like. If you can lock it but not also unlock it. This fun little like opening for the trunk. Here's my trunk full of garbage. And here's another big ugly black bumper that I also don't really like, so maybe a metal bumper for that one day. Yeet. This is the other side of the car. This is also the only side of the car that has a significant dent in it. But I don't think you can see it, so that's fine. Somebody backed into Warren when he owned it in a parking lot. I don't know if you noticed, but this car only has one side mirror. It only has the driver's side mirror. I don't know exactly why, but somewhere in one of those bins up there is actually a passenger side one.
It has to do with fuel economy.
It's like trim level too.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's annoying, and I'd like to put another one on the other side.
You only legally need 2 mirrors. One side, one rear. You're good to go.
Oh, learning
Fun
things.
facts.
Yeah, that's about it. This car still has all of its like stock rubber siding on it,
That's pretty impressive, all of you.
which is not bad. It's in actually really decent shape. Warren bought it from some old lady that didn't drive it that much. Really, the major concern right now is to get it running.
Yeah.
Interior is going to be secondary. It obviously has lots of rips and tears. The carpet's in decent shape, and actually, like, the panels on the inside are in good shape. But yeah, maybe long way down the road, some reupholstering will occur, but that's not really a priority right now.
You like the brown on brown?
I like the brown on brown, and the only other option that would really work would be black, and I feel like that's not a very common.
Nice, pretty.
It would be hard to get. We do have a black dash somewhere, but that's it.
us about what you've done to this car.
We took the motor out of it.
Oh my god. Guys, it's really slow now. It's actually slow.
It doesn't really go anywhere. It pushes out of this garage quite easily because it doesn't have a motor in it.
Sick.
Warren did suspension work on it before he stopped driving it. I don't know exactly what he did to it, but that means I don't have to do the suspension work on it, which is nice.
Does Warren want to say what he did to it? No.
We took the motor out of this because I wanted to learn how to rebuild the motor. So took it out in the spring of this year and have been slowly picking at it. Put it on the stand.
Talk about this bad boy for me. Tell me what has been done. What have you redone? What have you fixed?
We've taken everything apart. Kept the stock cam, kept the stock crankshaft. The motor itself was kind of a mystery motor from another car that we had, and when we got it, the lady had said that she'd done a rebuild on it at some point, so we didn't really know what that meant because that could mean anything. So we took it apart and it looks like there was actually a fairly proper rebuild done on it, so we think that the stock cam was replaced with a stock replacement. The crankshaft didn't have anything done to it. There's a new oil pump, so we kept the old new one. We replaced the rings on the pistons, replaced the hardware on the pistons with some ARP stuff. Popped all of that back in. And we got resurfaced by Gil at Just Fence. And he took 40 thou off of it to give it some powers. What else? I cleaned up the valves that were in it, didn't replace those. Got new valve guides, kept the springs.
Oh yeah, that's what I need. You're so cute. Did you know that? He's like, what are you doing to me? There you go. Yeah.
A friend of ours, Mike, repainted the valve cover in this like sparkly lavendery mystery color that we just literally picked from a paint chip at Lordco.
Ding.
Kept all of the stock rockers and re-shimmed these fellas. New head studs, ARP, of course, and put it all back together.
What have you learned most about? What was your favorite thing you learned during this process?
They're not as complicated as I thought they were, motors in general.
Yeah!
At least this one.
It's a tractor!
Pretty much, it is a tractor. So, yeah, it feels like it's achievable. And if I had more time, this would actually be in the car right now.
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't know. She's going back to school right now, so she's very busy.
Yeah.
All the time. Constantly.
Mostly. And Warren assures me that this could be put in a weekend, but lately I just don't even have a weekend to spare.
So I think this is going to be your summer car.
I mean, it was hopefully going to be a this summer car, but it definitely wasn't.
Yes.
So next summer it'll be a summer car, hopefully.
And you're just in short for the summer, driving around as a daily? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I don't want to drive this in the winter. I don't want to get it salty and wet and gross. I just want to insure it for the summer, have something fun to kind of boot around in, and then pop it back in the garage for the winter time. I did buy a fun thing for it.
A fun thing? The unboxing of this nice 38 Weber carb. Ooh.
Brand new, shiny.
One shiny boy.
It does the things.
That's the actual real noise it makes.
Yeah, that noise. So that should be fun. Hopefully that will help for some booting around. I also pretty much have all of the parts I need to get it running. I have new engine mounts. I have something else in a box here. Oh, it's a fuel filter.
Ooh.
New clutch master, new clutch slave, new starter, new wires. Did you know that for this car, these are the only spark plug wires that you can get for it, and they're only in blue, and it really bothers me.
Why does it bother you?
Because I don't want it to be blue. It's a small thing, but it's an annoying thing. Also, did a bunch of sandblasting, did a bunch of repainting, so hopefully this holds up for my oil pan.
Yeet.
You can't really tell, but it is sparkly.
Ooh, flake.
I don't know. We literally picked the first Toyota Black on the list.
Toyota Black.
And I think it's called Starlight Black.
Starlight.
And it's probably from a van or something.
That's it.
But yeah, so replated some hardware, did some sandblasting, new parts. Pretty much if I'm gonna do it right, I wanted to buy everything as new as possible.
Kobe. Would you recommend owning a 1980 Corolla to anyone else?
Yes, because they're pretty easy to work on, they're pretty fun, and they look pretty cool. And if people don't know what they are, you can be like, well, it kind of looks like a Datsun 510, because everybody knows what those look like.
You got a nice dance in there. I noticed there was no shifter in the interior of the car. Tell me more.
This car came as an automatic, and that's no fun. So we traded around and got ourselves a pretty nicely working T50 transmission.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so that's going to go in it, and that's quite easy to hop onto.
Yeah.
That fella there.
They do belong
They belong,
together.
and hopefully that one will run nicely, and then I can do the shiftings, which is pleasant. I even have a proper brake pedal now, not just like a cut in half brake pedal.
Yes. I wonder where that came from.
From somebody picked one up for me, which is nice.
It was good.
So yeah, I don't plan on like racy, zoomy drifting this car at all, so the T50 can stay in it and not break.
Sit.
No drifts.
No drifts, just fun car, zoom
Just
around
fun
in
car.
the summer.
Autocross?
Maybe do autocross.
Maybe autocross.
But I don't want to push it too hard because I don't want to have to fix it too many times. And parts for these cars are not getting any more common. So
Yeah, every time I go on Rock Auto, there's like one less part for this car that exists.
Yeah.
And it's a little annoying.
it is surprising how many parts you can still find for it on Rock Auto. The quality might not be so fantastic.
It's
but
not an American truck though, so we can't buy the entire car new.
you can still buy carpet for it.